This journalist is trying to organise this guy to show his paintings in a more, I guess, meme-worthy, clickbaity way. Brexit donkey. You can't actually see it anymore because they put like this big box on it. But down at the bottom, there is the plaque, which tells you that it's called the Elizabeth Tower. So Big Ben, well, it was never actually called Big Ben, but certainly it used to have a very masculine kind of character, mostly because it's a bit of architecture that is a multiplication, or no, rather it's a study of a study. It's based on the ideas of the ancient world, copied from those architects hundreds of years ago who were basing their architecture on secrets from the ancient world. Of course, big obelisk like that essentially means potency. I'm just going to jump. Means potency. However, in 2012, they renamed it the Elizabeth Tower, which changed its gender, maybe dissolved its potency. You may remember there's old British comedy series called The Two Ronnies. I don't know if you ever watched it, but they used to have a particular sketch called The Worm That Turned. And The Worm That Turned was about the state being emasculated and run by what is essentially Nazi women in hot pants. And in that particular set of sketches, Big Ben, in that parallel reality, was renamed Big Brenda.
Names of buildings were changed. The Houses of Parliament were still the Houses of Parliament, but immediately the all-woman government took over, Big Ben was renamed Big Brenda.
They emasculated the clock tower, and of course that's exactly what happened in 2012, and they named it the Elizabeth Tower. This is the Lady Chapel of Westminster Abbey. It's the bit that's closest to the Parliament, and you'll see that it shares a similar appearance, but this is the original medieval version, 1503? So that's like properly medieval. However, of course, it itself is based upon the learnings from the centuries before it. So it's a copy, the House of Parliament is a copy or inspired by the ancient world, but really inspired by the medieval period, which in turn had lots of people in deep philosophical study of ancient principles. I mean, that's called the Lady Chapel. If you ever asked yourself who that lady is, I do intend to make a documentary about it actually at some point, but the lady is not who you might think it is. They tell everyone that it's the Virgin Mary, but actually, no, it's from the ancient world. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Who is that lady?